On the record.
You're on the record.
All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, and I can't believe it's September 29th, 2020. Month just went by so quickly. The Board of Ada County Commissioners is in session for our open business meeting. We have all three commissioners with us. In addition, on the bridge, we have Don Burns and Richard Back, and in the room with us, and I'll start with you, Jan.
Jan Bennett, Ada County Prosecutor.
Dave Parker, Shelley Parker's husband.
Susan Ledford from Ada County Prosecutor's Office.
Great.
And Shelley Parker.
Shelley Parker. Hello, Shelley.
Hi.
Wonder why you're here.
She's wondering.
A little nervous over there. Any changes to this agenda, Madam Clerk?
No, they're not.
Okay, I'm going to take up new business, and it was with great pleasure that we are going to start off today, September 29th, with a proclamation, Shelley Parker Day. And this is quite something. Shelley Parker Day will be proclaimed September 30th is the official date. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and kick this off by having Commissioner Lachiondo read the proclamation into the record.
Okay, fantastic.
We need a
Well,
drum
good
roll.
morning.
Yeah. Okay, now you go.
Okay. Shelley Parker Day, September 30th, 2020. Whereas the Board of Ada County Commissioners is honored to recognize and congratulate Ada County Prosecuting Attorney's Office employee Shelley Parker for her 32 years of dedicated service as she retires. And whereas Shelley's career began in 1988 as a pre-sentence investigator and then being hired in 1990 as a victim witness coordinator for Ada County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. Shelley started the Victim Witness Program in juvenile court, later returning to handle felony caseloads and promoting to Victim Witness Administrator in 2011. Shelley is the longest-serving Victim Witness Coordinator in Ada County. And whereas Shelley has provided dedicated victim services to our law enforcement partners by being on call to respond to crime scenes that encompass some of the most heinous homicide cases in Ada County history. Shelley's compassionate care has directly impacted countless victims in our community, changing their lives for the better. And whereas Shelley not only provided critical victim services on cases throughout the criminal justice system, Shelley has also provided a continuum of care by assisting with appellate, parole, and release processes for the victims she has served. And whereas Shelley has also served victims on a national level by responding to the New Jersey Family Assistance Center to help victims of 9/11 and to Biloxi, Mississippi to assist victims of Hurricane Katrina. Shelley's efforts have a far-reaching impact. And whereas Shelley has been a friend, mentor, leader, steward, and role model for all victim service providers in our area, and her absence will be long felt. And whereas Shelley should know that the Ada County Prosecuting Attorney's Office is forever grateful for her incredible service to Ada County and to the most vulnerable citizens in our community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Ada County Commissioners does hereby proclaim September 30th, 2020 as Shelley Parker Day
Yay!
in Ada County. We urge all of Shelley's fellow employees, friends, and family to join us in congratulating her and wishing her the best of luck in retirement. In witness whereof, on this, the 29th day of September, 2020. I think that's because we signed it yesterday. All right.
You have to get permission from the board to retire.
I know. Can you withdraw that permission?
Yes. So before we get started,
I think
Jan,
if we proclaimed it, we're giving her permission.
I know. I should have stopped it sooner.
So I just want to, before we go to you, Jen, I just wanted to
Sure.
ask Dave, what's it like to be married to an angel?
I know.
It's the greatest part of my life.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right there alongside her, right? With all the journeys, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jan?
Oh, thank you. So, I think I'm going to take this off just long enough to say this, and I think that honestly, this is going to be hard for me to get through without crying. So I want to warn everyone in advance, and I'm not going to look at Shelley probably on purpose so I don't start crying. Shelley Parker is an amazing person, all around, inspirational actually. I care for her so much professionally and personally. She is an amazing victim witness coordinator. I truly don't know how our office is going to function without her. I think about that every day since she told me she was going to retire. And although it breaks my heart for me and for our office, I'm super excited for her in retirement. I know she's got a grandbaby on the way, and she's got a full retirement life ahead of her, and she's going to enjoy it all, and she deserves every second of every retirement day in the next, hopefully, 50 years. I can't say enough about the impact that Shelley Parker has had, first of all, on our office. The men and women in our office who work with Shelley feel the same way I do. They're going to miss her dearly. They're to a person. She is a leader. She's a mentor. She's a professional. And they're all going to miss her for all those reasons, just like I will. The other part of Shelley is her professionalism and her care and compassion and dedication to crime victims. She has worked on, and we've worked together on horrific, heinous homicides, child abuse, every kind of crime that you can imagine. And Shelley's compassion and the way that she works with victims and cares about them and takes them through the whole process, including parole and after, and frankly, lifetime of dedication to those victims. I can't even comprehend or understand the positive impact that she has had on so many victims. It's just countless. There's no way to quantify it. But I know that she, through her work, has saved lives. I know through her work that she has helped people get through the most traumatic experiences in their life that they'll ever face. And they've been able to get on the other side of it because of her. And so I'm proud of her. I stand with her. I support her. And I couldn't be more sad to see her go, but more happy for her to enjoy retirement. So Shelley, thank you for all you've done. I can't say it enough. And I love you. So thank you.
Thank you, Jen. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else on the bridge who would like to say a few words? Who's Matthew? We have Matthew up there?
He's with the sheriff.
Okay, with Cheryl, okay. All right, Commissioner Lasciano, would you like to say a few words? Or Commissioner Malloy? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just want to say, I feel in the way we've had to do business here since I came on, I almost feel cheated that I'm not getting a chance to meet all these great folks.
Yeah.
I have not, unfortunately, had a chance to interact with Shelley and, but I do want to thank you very much on behalf of all of the citizens of Ada County for your many, many years of service.
So Shelley, just thank you so much. I mean, if we could clone you, obviously we would. And I'm hoping with the gifts that you've provided the county, your valuable services and your compassionate heart, that you don't lose that connection, that you somehow stay, connected with us, obviously in spirit for sure, but, to come down here and continue to mentor or consult or whatever it is, just so you feel too, just that this part of you in your life is not gone, that you have a place here as long as you want, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. So Commissioner Lacciando, anything else you'd like to add?
I'll just echo everything said there today. I wish I was there today and could shake your hand. 32 years in a really incredibly important, but really challenging job too, emotionally for you and your family, I'm sure. And as Jan said, I'm sure there are people you don't even know who think about you every day for the service that you help them with. So thank you very much. So with that, Madam Chair, I would be delighted. Sorry, I'm getting teared up. I would be delighted to make a motion.
Okay, go ahead and make the motion then.
Okay, Madam Chair, I move to approve the proclamation as listed on the agenda and designate September 30th, 2020 as Shelley Parker Day.
It sounds so perfect, doesn't
Second.
it? It does. It sounds like one of those movies that you see. It's like, it's Shelley Parker Day.
I want you
I love it. Okay, Commissioner Malloy, you want to make the second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. All those in favor state aye.
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 Double aye.
Thank you.
We now proclaim it Shelley Parker Day. Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.
Okay, Shelley, I want you to see if you can't take that proclamation in somewhere and see if it gets you like a free sandwich.
I will try that.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Just walk around town with it,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
If we had a key to
My
something,
day.
we'd give it to you. We just have cards, key cards.
Well, thank you.
Anything you'd like to say?
Well,
What's it been like? Been 32 years.
I'm kind of speechless right now and pretty emotional, so I'm going to keep my words pretty short. But I have worked over half my life for Ada County, and I'm the one that should be thanking you guys. I'm so totally blessed. People I work with just aren't my, coworkers. They're my family. They always have been. I've got married shortly after working here. I've raised my 2 children. One who's working at Simplot now, and one who's working for Ada County. So I'm so
great.
happy at least that'll continue in the family. But I couldn't be happier or more proud of my career and the people I work with. I thank Jen Bennett so much for everything that she has taught me and given me and provided for me. And I thank the Ada County Commissioners for, giving me this opportunity to serve Ada County. And I just could not be happier and more proud of not only my career, but everybody that's been with me along the way.
Well, you're certainly the epitome of the saying, a life worth living. Yours has definitely been that, with Ada County.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Anything you'd like to say? Through the tears over there, I saw you grabbing the box of Kleenex, yeah.
Because for 25 years, she's been my best friend, my mentor, my sounding board. And I'm so grateful for her service. And the thing that's so important about her work is that it's changed generations. It's not just changed a single person, it's just changed generations. It has a huge ripple effect, and incredible career.
I saw you nodding nodding your head over there when Commissioner Lachiondo was talking about
That's
people
right.
that you probably don't even have any idea
Yeah,
you've
you have no
touched.
idea.
And the
Their
generations.
children,
Yeah.
their children's children.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited for her to be a Grammy so we can share grandma
Pictures,
stories.
yeah, pictures. Thank you again,
Thank
Shelley.
you so much.
You have
This
a
means the world to
fabulous,
me.
fabulous month. The whole month is
Yeah,
yours.
thank you.
The entire
Absolutely.
month.
Okay.
All right, yay.
And we're
Thank
gonna
you, Jen.
frame that.
Yeah, we'll frame it. Commissioner Malloy needs to sign it first.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, because I was
Get
going
it.
to take it out to lunch with me today, but okay.
You can.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Free ticket. So Commissioner Malloy, you'll need to sign that when you come in. Okay?
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Dave, for
much.
coming in.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Commissioner.
You married quite the special lady there.
I sure did, I know.
Yeah, you have a
so
free
much.
ticket to heaven too, because of her.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Very, very cool. All right, let's go ahead then and move to agreements, and it looks like we have 2 agreements. We have 13952. We'll start with that one, and we'll need a motion on that one.
Madam Chair, I think we can take them both up together unless you want to do them separately.
No, we can take them both up. unless-
Actually,
Any questions, Commissioner Malloy?
Actually, I would prefer to take them up individually on 13953. I felt like that is a service that Compass should be providing us, given their role. And I don't personally see that, again, as much as I've been able to investigate it, I don't see the need for a second service source on that. I think that's something that Compass should be providing to the county.
That I saw that you objected to that one, so we can take them up separately today. So do you want to go ahead, Commissioner Malloy, make
Okay.
the motion on the first one, and then we can talk a little bit more if you want about the
Sure,
second one?
That's 13952, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Madam Chair, I would move to approve agreement 13952 as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor state aye.
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 Aye, ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, next up, we have the agreement 13953 with Kittleson. Conversation about that, Commissioner Malloy, you already made your statement.
Well,
Is there anything else you
yeah.
want to add? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, Compass, even today, Compass just sent out their survey on, transportation initiatives and things like that. And I just feel that that's an area that, that they're tasked with and should be, we should be reaching out to them And I think that that's a service that they can provide unless there's something unique or special that Kittleson's doing that I'm unaware of.
Richard, you want to go ahead and speak to this? This was born out of your office, and I don't know if Dave Cochran's there with you, but let's go ahead and have you weigh in.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. Yeah, David isn't with us today, but yeah, this particular item kind of came out of our coordinated growth efforts. One of the things that we've seen in the past is a lot of times Compass or ACHD or even ITD will come out and ask us for what our strategic projects are. Some of the things that we as a county, as an agency, are interested in promoting. And a lot of times we've been kind of reactionary, where we haven't really looked at what our priorities are as a county. We have, in the unincorporated areas, we have some almost 40,000 individuals or our population out there that we're representing. And a lot of times their voices aren't heard. We're not representing them as a organization. So our hope with this transportation action plan was to have our own policies, our own values, our own priorities that we can advocate for. So that's something that we weren't really getting from Compass. They're looking at the bigger picture. We're trying to look a little bit smaller. So.
Commissioner Lachando?
Yeah, to that end, thanks. I think you stated that well, Richard, and Compass certainly has a really important role to play, but they also can't be in the business of kind of advocating for one area over the other. And in our case, I think the lack of advocacy for our residents in unincorporated Ada, especially in that southwest Boise area impact area, has meant that area is really woefully underprogrammed, if you will, for infrastructure. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, for me, I think the value is going to really be in our land use decisions. During our public hearings, we're really tasked with making decisions, hopefully based on good information. And what we're finding that was coming out of ACHD really was not adequate for us to be able to make comprehensive and intelligent decisions. We've even invited staff member to be there so they could testify and provide testimony for projects. And on occasion, they would show up and would themselves not be able to provide any more additional information. And so we've been making decisions that I just feel this is a huge piece of the puzzle that it really is missing and disjointed and will cost county taxpayers so much more money in the long run if we don't coordinate these efforts. So I initially, like you, Commissioner Malloy, went, well, this is Compass's job, certainly. But having gone to enough Compass meetings, it's not something that they will ever be able to focus on and do. So I'm really pleased with it, and I appreciate staff coming forward with this effort. And hopefully it will, like the saying goes, a stitch in time. If we do this now, it will help us coordinate and save a lot of money in the long run. So with that, Commissioner Lecciondo, you want to go ahead and make the motion then? She's frozen in time.
Lock up?
Nope, I'm toggling windows. Sorry. Can someone give me, let's see.
It's
Okay, Madam Chair.
13,950.
There we go. Madam Chair, I move to approve agreement number 13953.
Okay, I'll go ahead and second that unless, Patrick, you've changed your mind.
No, not in this short period of time. I haven't.
Okay, all those in favor state aye.
Aye.
Aye, those opposed, nay.
Nay.
Okay, thank you. Motion passes. All right, let's go ahead and move to Claims Journal. Patrick, you want to make the motion on the Claims Journal?
Sure. Madam Chair, I move to authorize payments of claims as listed on the Claims Journal dated September 25th, 2020.
Need a second?
Second.
Okay, we have motion second. All those in favor state aye.
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 Aye, the ayes have it. Motion carries. We'll have Larva Lady make the motion on weed pest and mosquito.
That's a new name, Larva Lachiondo.
Larva
Okay.
Lady Lachiondo.
For those of you who missed it, one of my favorite activities this year was hunting for larvae ahead of mosquito season. So, Madam Chair, I move to approve 4 notices of liens for weed and pest as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor state aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it, motion carries. All right, we're gonna go into recess and then we're gonna get back on the record immediately and go into our meeting for EMS. So with that, we'll recess this meeting.
You're on the record.
Good morning, everyone. Today's Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. And the Board of Ada County Commissioners is in session for our Emergency Medical Services District Open Business Meeting. We have all 3 commissioners with us, and we have no one else in the room. We'll go ahead. Any changes to this agenda, Madam Clerk?
No, they're not.
All right, I'll need a motion for, under new business, the Claims Journal dated 9/25, please.
I move to authorize payments of claims as listed on the Claims Journal dated September 25th, 2020 regarding EMS expenditures.
Second?
We have a motion, a second. All those in favor state aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll go into recess and we'll get right back on the record under Avamore Community Infrastructure District. It is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020, and the Board of Ada County Commissioners is setting as the Avamore Community Infrastructure District Board for our open business meeting. We have all 3 commissioners with us. There are no changes to this agenda. Also with us, we have joined us Elizabeth Duncan. So we're going to go ahead and I'll take up Commissioner Laciando, a motion for the Claims Journal, please.
Okay, Madam Chair, I move to authorize payment of claims on the Claims Journal dated September 25th, 2020 regarding Avamore CAD expenditures.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and we have a second. All those in favor state aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it, motion carries. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll go ahead and go into recess. Thanks, everybody. There's a
All
map
right.
call.